What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here today with the review for, I believe we're doing the Real Housewives of Miami. Yeah, Real Housewives of Miami Season 5. This is episode number 12. Apology not accepted, you guys. So before we go ahead and get into the review, if you're watching this video or any other on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed, do me a solid favor. Stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. Subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, share the video. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let us discuss Real Housewives of Miami. So this episode, it opened up in a flashback, right? So it was Alexia, it was Nicole, and it was Gertie, and it was Marisol. So they were having a quadruple date with each other and their husbands or boyfriends, because we all know Marisol is not married, right? So Alexia was upset with Nicole about what happened in her home. So then we move forward one day earlier. So we are with Alexia and the drunk, right? So they're out together and they're at this doctor's office, and he is a fat doctor. I was still confused about him, but he gives injections. Marisol says she doesn't get the injections. I was like, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked, because if it doesn't have alcohol in it, you don't want it. So Alexia is upset with Nicole, and she's upset with Nicole because when they were at her home with the attorney, when Nicole went to her purse and took out her Black American Express card and threw it in his lap. You don't do that. Now, you might do that at a strip club. I was like, girl, what strip club do you go to where you throw a Black American Express card at the stripper? I don't know that. What the hell is a stripper going to, like, are you saying the stripper got a card reader somewhere on her body? Okay, never mind. So, I'm going to go ahead and just get this out of the way. The date night. So we get to the date night with Alexia, Nicole, Gertie. It was Alexia and Todd, Gertie and Russell, Nicole and Anthony, and Marisol and Steve, right? So in this date night, it started out really pleasant, right? But then it went to hell very fast, very soon, because Alexia is talking to Nicole about the fact that you came to my house. We were talking to the attorney, and Nicole was like, yeah, and I asked him about defamation of character. She was like, but he's a family attorney. He's a family attorney. And Anthony was like, but he went to law school, so he knows what defamation of character is. And she was like, but she could have asked you. She could have asked you, but she asked him in front of everybody, so that way everything was out in the open and clear. The issue that Alexia really had is the fact that she pulled out a black card. Do you not have one? Can you not get one? Is your credit not that good? Like, are you jealous that Nicole has a black card? Because that's what it's starting to give to me, right? So Anthony was like, well, you know what? If he felt so offended, how about I just send him some flowers and some chocolate? Oh my God, why would you say that? This is Alexia and Todd. You're a man. You don't send another man. Like, yeah, I mean, if someone tells me that I made them feel away, as an apology, I can send you a nice bouquet of flowers. Flowers are not synonymous to men or women. Flowers are just flowers. You can send him a flower and some card, a flower, a card, and some candy, and say, yo, if we offended you, nope, don't say if we offended you. Well, no, in this particular instance, I would say if we offended you, because this is coming from Alexia and Todd, who I feel like they just share the same pea brain, because they both sounded extremely stupid and dumb. I was about to say another word. So Todd saying that it was coming off condescending. How was it coming off condescending? Maybe a little bit. Maybe you could say he was being a little bit of an asshole, but condescending. Do you know the definition of the word condescending? Can you spell condescending? Do you know a synonym for condescending? I doubt it. You and your dumb ass wife over there, oh shit. Now I said I wasn't trying to talk bad about Alexia. I just don't like Alexia. I've never liked Alexia, but this season is proven why I've never liked Alexia. The only thing about Alexia that I like is when I see her with Frankie, because we saw her in this episode with Frankie and they went to go to an agency that is going to help Frankie get a job, right? Let's pause here and move forward. So we see Nicole. So Nicole is talking to Julia, right? And she was talking about how every time that their group gets together, there's always conflict when they get together. That is true, but that's a part of the show, Nicole. So Nicole wants to do another girls trip because she felt like the last one really didn't help Lisa that much. So the girls are going to go to the Bahamas. Baby, who the hell told Larsa to put those culturally appropriated braids in her hair is all I gotta ask. So we see Nicole. So later she and Alexia went out by themselves, right? So Nicole is just basically telling Alexia, like, I didn't even know that you were upset about the situation. And Alexia's like, how could you not know I was upset? Alexia. It ain't about you, baby. Everything is not about you. And I think that's where her issue is. She wants to make everything about her. Like, Alexia is a huge contradiction because Alexia wanted for Nicole to apologize to her for what happened in her home, but yet instead you won't apologize to Adriana because you insinuated that that man that she was seeing is married. So you're basically calling her a home-wrecking hoe, and you can't even apologize to your friend for that. Like, I can't stand Alexia. I think she's a hypocrite. Like, you didn't apologize to Julia for the prostitute comment. Like, you can never apologize to people, but you want people to apologize to you. I would tell Alexia to kiss the fattest and blackest part of my ass. That's what I would tell Alexia. Kiss the fattest, blackest, narrowest, hairiest part of my black ass. Alexia wouldn't like me because I would read her for filth every fucking time I see her. Let's pause here and move on. So next up, you guys, we got Julia. So we see Julia. She and Adriana, they met up for brunch and they talked about, but Adriana is talking about how, she just still feels a way about Alexia and Marisol. And baby, Marisol is the last person to talk about anybody's relationship. Girl, you are not even married and you're a drunk. Go to AA. Go to Betty Ford. Seek help. You lush. So Julia is talking about the adoption process. You guys know that Julia wants to adopt a child, but Julia is, I would say, a little bit reluctant because she's not sure if she will be able to adopt, since with her and Martina being lesbians and the fact that in Florida, ass backwards state, Jesus, Florida's ass backwards. First is don't say gay. Now they don't want to teach African American studies in these AP classes. Jesus to Christ. Because, so Julia hasn't had the easiest time with the adoption agency, but she has a friend who knows an adoption agency. So she reached out to the adoption agency and she asked the question of, would it be hard for her to adopt with her being a lesbian? And the woman was like, no, it won't be, because as long as you have a solid village and something, let's just say for the sake of saying, we all have an expiration date, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, but we all have an expiration date, right? But as long as Julia and Martina have, a solid village around them, they're fine. Now, she did tell us that her girls are not that happy about it, and I feel so bad about that, right? But hey, we'll see how it goes, but let's pause here and move forward. All right, you guys, so next up we got Lisa. So Lisa is at home and Larsa came by to visit her, right? So Lisa is telling Larsa how she's having just a really rough time. It's been a month since everything that's happened with Lenny. Lenny is still trying to get her out of the house. I was like, baby, you would have to drag me, you would literally have to drag me kicking and screaming. You would have to do me like, what's his name did Helen in Diary of a Mad Black Woman. You would have to drag me kicking and screaming, right? So she says that Lenny is trying to get a judge to order her to get out of the house, but I don't know what judge in their right mind would order a woman to get out of her home with her 2 children. That is somewhere that her kids is familiar with, and that is somewhere her kids feel safe. So Lenny, get your pill body built ass up, and you and that hoe gonna find y'all own place Ooh, baby, Lenny, I would body rock that little mother. I would body rock Lenny. I would put him in a body. I would body slam him. I would choke slam him. I would beat the hell out of him, baby. I would play grit ball with that motherfucker's head. Like I would have this bottle of ketchup right here. But yeah, bottle of ketchup. I would be beating, bing, 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 bing. I would be hitting him with this. He walk in the house, pop. What was that for, Lisa? Cause you came in here. Go to sleep, pop. What was that for? Cause you're still breathing. Like I would just beat him every time I see his Ninja Turtle built ass. But I do like the fact that Larsa is very supportive of her. So let's pause here and move forward. You guys, I'm actually going to just wrap these two scenes up together. Gertie and Larsa. It wasn't much with Gertie. Gertie son got a turtle. He brought her to see the turtle. She called up Nicole and they talked about Alexia. Here's my thing. I like Gertie, but Gertie, like, I know Nicole doesn't need somebody to have her back, but damn, girl, you see that Alexia is full of ish. But it is what it is, right? So Nicole was telling her about the dinner that she had. So I know I talked about the dinner already, but she was telling Gertie about the dinner that she had with her before she had it, right? And if they can't move forward, she'll be done. I would have been done with Alexia a long time ago. So we see Larsa. So Larsa, she and Kiki went out with Lisa for the night. That club was empty looking, but it looked like they had a good time. And Kiki feels like Lisa needs some DICK, and I was like, I agree, girl. The best way to get over some old dick is to get under a new one. The best way to get over some old ass is to get under the old ass to get under some new ass. Get you some. He getting him some. You get you some, and baby, you get you some when he's at home. Tell him, oh, Lenny, you might hear a little bit of moaning and screaming tonight, because I'm finna get my back blown in, you little ugly bitch. Ooh, baby, he would hate me, and I would make him miserable. I would make that mother miserable. He would be ready. He would want to move out. He'd be like, I would make him so miserable, he would say, fuck it, Lisa, you can have the house. I know I damn sure can. You and that little bitch can go wherever the hell you gonna go. But me and my kids and my niggas that I'm gonna be fucking gonna be right here in this house, and you gonna have to hear it. Baby, I would have a different, if I was Lisa, I would have a different man over every night. Just make sure that my kids are far away from it. Baby, I would get my back blown in Monday through Sunday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time or Pacific Time, whichever one. I would be getting my back blown in, and I'd be like, Lenny, Lenny, can you hear? I'd be screaming loud enough for him to hear, even if it ain't good. Baby, you Lenny. But that's really all I got for you guys. One much today episode. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and share the video, guys. And until the next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.